it's a good starting point for this season. You know, it's not last season anymore, so we got a good feel for how we are as a team and as a unit going forward in spring.
How are you adjusting that left tackle so far?
It's been good. I like it. It's been a smooth transition. I'm just kind of doing what the coach is asking me. You know, it's above my pay grade to make that kind of decision. But I enjoy playing left tackle. It's what I've wanted to play for a long time. So I'm comfortable there.
At this point, do you think you'll stick there, or do you think you'll still be moving around?
Again, that's above my pay grade. But
Do you guys get paid?
No, not a bit. Not a bit. Yeah. So.
What was that first practice back? I mean, you played that pretty much your entire high school career. So what was that, first time back there on the left side like?
It was good. I mean, I'd go out on the field after workouts with Ross and some of my buddies and, work from the left tackle spot, just getting used to it, getting a feel for it. I try to, eat and write with my left hand and that type of thing, just, trying to build ambidextrous. So it was smooth for me. It wasn't a big shock or anything like that.
So how's that going to be the left tackle, to do things with your left hand?
Excuse me?
Does it make that big a difference to be left-handed in the left tackle?
Not that much, because it's not like my right hand's behind my back. It's like depending on the block or the situation, you're using both hands. So it's not like I'm totally inept with my left hand.
How's it going switching to lefty?
Oh, it's going well. Some of my friends remind me to put the fork back in my left hand when I'm eating or something like that, but for the most part, it's comfortable.
What have you seen out of Matt Womack so far on the right side?
I'm really proud of him. He's done a good job. He's been working hard, kind of quietly, for a while. So I'm glad he's got an opportunity over there, and I think he's doing a good job.
Sid pointed that there needed to be a bigger push in the run game during the scrimmage. Is that something that motivates you, and what are your feelings on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of us have a lot of pride. We've played a lot of snaps. And so we take a lot of pride in, trying to generate movement and trying to do that type of thing. But, the defense is no slouches either. So I think that it's something that we're going to work to improve on, but I'm not concerned about it at all.
How much do you match up with Isaiah Buggs in scrimmage, and how's he looking?
He looks good. I go against him as much as anyone else, but he's doing a good job. You can tell he's a hard worker, and, he's learned the defense. So.
What's the biggest difference between right and left tackle, just in general?
I mean, it's the same as anyone trying to do something with their left hand. They usually do it with their right or their left foot or whatever. But at the same time, it's, like I said, I use my right hand for a lot of stuff on the left tackle too, so it's not a huge difference from that standpoint. It takes a little bit of getting used to when you're watching film to have your eyes snap to the left tackle instead of the right tackle. But I played both in high school. We did a field and boundary operation, so I would switch every single time the ball went to the other hash. So I'm comfortable with.
Was Isaiah one of those guys that really helped during the national championship game? I guess he was the only one that was there in time to prepare.
Isaiah? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Buggs.
Yeah, he came in and he gave a good look on the scout team and kind of gave us an idea of what he was capable of, and I think he's done a good job this spring.
Jonah, why was it important for you to play the left side though?
I don't know. I mean, that's just the. I like playing left tackle, and that's just kind of how the coaches set it up to start the spring. And I've been working for that position, prior to the spring starting. So
you used the word pride before, though. Is that part of it too? Maybe a little bit, because left tackle has kind of that stigma.
There's a stigma to it, but it's not the 1980s anymore with Steve Wallace and Joe Montana and stuff like that. So it's not as big of a difference, The quarterback could be looking on the left side of the field, and it's not the blind spot anymore. So it's not a huge difference like that. I mean, there's a stigma that goes along with the title, but it's just a title. So.
I know you've been working with the first team, but how much have you had Tua behind you? He's left-handed. You're obviously not working his blind side at that point.
Mm-hmm.
What's that been like? Does that change anything for you?
It doesn't change anything for me, and to be honest with you, I don't really know who's in the backfield when I'm blocking. I'm kind of looking the other way and trying to keep him upright, whoever it is. So it doesn't make a huge difference, but he's a good kid. He's been working hard, so I'm proud.
How do you feel like the chemistry was for the line and the scrimmage in terms of getting the calls to each other and just communicating?
I think it was really good. I mean, Ross, Bose, and I all have and Lester all have significant game experience, so we work well with each other. I think there's good chemistry there. So communication, all that wasn't a problem at all.
What is it about left tackle that makes you prefer it more?
A whole variety of things when it gets technical, but anytime I'm working with the guard or working inside, I get to use, you know, my power, my more natural hand coming down, stepping inside, that type of thing. And it's just, once you get used to it, I find it's just my more natural position. So I can't think of anything specific.
Couple more.
You talked about experimenting, you know, writing and work using your left hand. Can you write just as well, or how's that?
No, I gave up on that pretty quick when I was graded on the assignments. But I can do most things. It's just the really fine motor skills. That's going to take a while to do if I keep working on that. But
what was the benefit of that? I mean, like, it's just something you want to do, or did you
kind of
read
a
something?
game I was playing with myself. I don't know. I just wanted to try something, make myself more fluid and comfortable. It wasn't really anything particular.
Some of the pictures from the scrimmage, you got a pretty big play over Trayvon.
Oh nah, nah, I ain't catch it. I just wanted to make a man and put it on Insta.
So you did not catch the pass?
Nah, I ain't catch
Did he
it.
give you any hard time for that?
Yeah, he got mad at me.
Kim, how many touchdowns did you have the other day? 2?
I don't even remember. I was just playing.
What?
For real.
What's your relationship like with Ryan Anderson? He seems like he kind of plays some games on social media with you.
That's my guy. I play with him like that, and he play with me like that. So we are. It's a family.
And he's your dad?
No.
Speaking of Trayvon, you know, how have you seen him progress at corner, and what's it like matching up with him?
He progressed every day. He amazes me every day in practice. He works. He make me better. I make him better, just like Tony Brown.
How you feeling health-wise? I know you were banged up throughout your career, but how you feeling right now?
I'm healthy as I ever been. Stay in the training room, get better.
With your size, does it feel like you can catch any ball that's thrown up there? Did you ever just tell Jalen, just throw it up and I'll snag it?
Yeah, I've been telling quarterback that since I was little.
What does he say?
All right. And he'll just throw it.
You guys had that assassin's mentality. What's the mentality for this year? So are you keeping that assassin's mentality?
Yeah, we keep it. It's been like that since Mario Cooper was here. When I first got here, it's always been just go out there and be about your business.
You're a guy that prides yourself in blocking. How big of that is in your game?
It's big because the running back do their part to block for the quarterback can throw us the ball. So when they break free, we got to make sure we do our job before they can score.
Given your size, people describe you as a matchup nightmare. What do you see when you look across the line? You're going against a cornerback or somebody that's 6 foot or something, and you clearly have an advantage height-wise.
I see touchdown. I don't see nothing else.
And Nick said that the running backs were getting a lot more catches. Did you see that? And then as a wide receiver, does that kind of make you a little bit jealous?
Nah, we just do our job, and whoever, we're a team. It's a team sport. So everybody go have their night. So the running back have their night. We celebrate. We have our night. We celebrate. So it's a team sport.
As an entire passing game, do you feel like you guys had something to prove on Saturday?
I mean, we practice every day, so we just work.
Cam, are the receivers working at all the spots? Or are you working almost always at slot now? Or
Receiver work at every spot. I mean, if coach put you in there, you'll just know what you do and just continue to get better.
What did you see from some of the younger running backs, Najee and Brian? Seemed like they got a lot more attention to the scrimmage with some guys injured.
Yeah. Big backs and that know how to run and know how to move, and it's something I've never seen before. It's like Derrick Henry.
Looked like Najee hurdled some guys.
Yeah, that was like my first time ever seeing something like that in real life. So.
Couple more. We see from the young receivers like Jerry Jeudy, Terrell Shaver, some of those guys.
Shifty, it's nothing like it. I don't got that like what they got. So I like seeing what they got. So.
Calvin described Jerry as kind of just another him. You know, what's that like being out there maybe with the one and seeing one side is Calvin, the other side is Jerry, and
only thing different is probably Jerry Jeudy a little bit taller than Calvin, and that's it. And they both nightmare for a DB.
Should some defenses be on the lookout this year for that possibility?
Should.